Hey there, YouTube. It's a beautiful day out today. I think it's Tuesday the 22nd of July 2025, and it's a beautiful day, and Liz is on the back of the trike with me. We're just going to have a good day today. That's the plan. But there's a coffee shop in Southington called Aroma Joe's who's offering a free coffee before 12 o'clock. And then there is Square Peg Pizzeria in Plainville, and they are offering a free small pizza. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna get some free stuff today. Before we do that though, we're gonna stop at work to check up on things. And that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna stop and work. It's right up the street. I stop and work, I collect money from the cash register, and off I go again. Hey guys, so I spoke too soon. I ended up having to take 2 clients. Isn't that crazy how when you say something out loud, it's bad luck? Like you're thankful that your life is so wonderful and you say it out loud, but then come to find out, nope, it's not as wonderful as you think. But I did massage 2 people, which is not a bad thing, because it's rewarding. It's a very rewarding profession. So I did have plans to go to the movies today, 2 o'clock to see Superman, and the theater is 25 minutes away. I'm gonna get there at 2:18. I'm still going to the movies. Screw it. I mean, nowadays I think there's like 20 minutes just for trailers and commercials in the beginning of every movie. So even if it starts at 2, I get there 2:18, it's I'm not gonna miss that much of the movie. That's how I think of it. I am thirsty and hungry. I didn't eat today. It's 1:55. I didn't eat. I heard something interesting. I heard that gorillas are sticking sticks and twigs and leaves up their noses and up their butts to make themselves appear more attractive. Isn't that something? I just heard it on Late Night with Stephen Colbert, and I didn't research anything about it. I'm just telling you what I heard from Late Night. He's canceled. I don't know if you heard that, but I guess his last show is next year, which is odd because he's the #1 breadwinner for the whole CBS lineup. He makes the most, he pulls his weight. He makes the most money, profits out of all other shows CBS offers, so something's really fishy there. But can you imagine sticking twigs up your butt so you're more attractive? Like, what are they thinking? I like the natural stuff. All natural. How does sticking a twig up your butt feel good? Like, wouldn't that hurt? I'm sure most of you already heard about this, but in case you haven't, there is an experiment called Universe 25, and I think it's called 25 because they start out with 25 mice, and these 25 mice, they were given ample room. Actually, maybe they ran out of room. They may have. But these mice, they have been given ample food. They had all the food and water that they could ever want. These 25 mice. And they did start with like a huge enclosure and once they got to 500 mice, things started to get not so roomy anymore. It was very cramped. But so anyway, like this experiment, Universe 25, involving the mice colony, they ended up, all the males, the alpha males, they ended up killing each other. I guess because once the resources started to get a little thin, land started getting really thin and hard to come by, so the alpha males ended up killing each other off, and the docile males, they were all that was left. And the docile males, they breeded with the females, and what happened was they created a new type of mouse, and the scientists called this mouse, it was called a beautiful mouse. And the beautiful mouse, all day, all it would do is groom itself. It would sleep a lot, it would eat and sleep, and it wouldn't do anything else except those three things. And it refused to breed. It didn't want to have babies. It was super lazy and narcissistic, kind of. So this beautiful mouse, since it didn't want to breed, the whole mouse colony ended up collapsing. And the population started dwindling. There were more room. It opened up the room, so they had a lot of space, but they still couldn't recover. It was just these beautiful mice that didn't want to breed, and the females and males that did end up breeding, the females would eat their young, so they didn't want any babies, they just ate them. How does that relate to us? It looks like we're running out of land because Putin wants Ukraine and China wants Taiwan. North Korea wants South Korea back. The US wants Greenland. We still have plenty of alpha males to go around fighting for land and resources. So we're not at the beautiful stage yet, but I don't know. If I was to be part of this colony of mice, I would probably be one of the beautiful mice, because I am super lazy, very, very lazy. I never wanted to have kids. Like when I was a little girl, I never played with dolls because I never wanted to have children, even back then. Let me just tell you how lazy I am. I am so lazy that I started my own business primarily so other people could work for me and I won't have to do any hard manual labor. That was the whole point of me opening up my own business, was so I can just, you know, manage it. I could be the manager, front desk girl. My plan worked out. Like, I tell you, man, as long as you have a goal and you can see exactly where you're headed, like what every action, every choice that you do today affects your future, and if you can see that, you can really accomplish anything you want, as long as you know what you're doing. Like, you have to know what you're doing. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was winging it, so I made a lot of mistakes. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go so I could focus on the highway. It says I'll be there at 2:19 now. I'm gonna be really late. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I know it's not that hard. Time to get down, 'cause moving up.
Found out the movies. And now I'm taking her with me to get some free pizza. Beam, 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 beam. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but you saw how late I was to the movie, right? And that started at 2 o'clock. By the time I sat down in the theater, I found my seat, because they're assigned seatings now, and as soon as I sat down, it was 2:25, and guess what? The movie was still not on. It was still trailers. It was still commercials. It wasn't always like that. It used to be just 10 minutes. We all enjoyed Superman. Superman is awesome, by the way. I highly recommend going to see Superman. It's so good. Crazy good. I'm gonna get free small pizza. That's what we're gonna get, a free small pizza. Ate at the Square Peg Pizzeria. And I got my free pizza. Today turned out to be pretty good. Now I'm gonna go home, edit the video, and I don't know. I'll see what else. It's only 6:20, so the day is still young. Well, guys, I am home, and I guess I'll talk to you later, someday soon. I won't let too much time go by between. Okay, bye-bye.